Hello everybody, my name is FrostyMate and welcome back to the 53rd episode of our Adventure Quest Worlds Fresh Start series. And in this episode I'm going to be playing the Friday the 13th event Camp GonnaGetcha. And I believe this wasn't in Adventure Quest Worlds last year, could be wrong though. I definitely know it was in the Friday the 13th event in Adventure Quest 3D, and I played through that and I can't believe that was a year ago. I'm sat here thinking like, Jesus, was that long ago? I mean, I know when you sort of like, you think of something and you realise how long ago it actually was, and I cannot believe that that was 1 year ago on Friday or whenever it was, yeah, Friday. Absolutely insane. I remember going on Adventure Quest 3D, walking around, and I think it was like the Drickens versus the Frogzards. I never really got into that sort of thing. I didn't bother with it because it was quite I think it was like really unfair on one of the war competitors. Like it was either the Frogzards or the Drickens. Like one was like further away than the other or something like that. I don't think it was really unfair, but I think the people lost because of the distance they had to travel or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, I don't really play Adventure Quest 3D at the moment. Got into it a few months ago. Got into it, and yeah, I just haven't really been on it since. But yeah. Friday the 13th Camp GonnaGetcha. It's actually a fairly easy event. I think any level can do it. So, and it's actually quite popular at the moment. As you can see that I'm in the 11th lobby, or the room. So yeah, there's loads of people doing it right now, and this is recorded on Sunday. Now I'm trying to use this Legion Doom Knight class, and I totally forgot how to use it. So I was just doing random abilities. I've only used it once, and that was to rank it up to rank 6, and that was just me spamming buttons just to make sure I got the hit on the monster so I get the XP and the class points. But yeah, I mean, I forgot how to use it. I was just randomly using it. I tried to use a few classes, as I always do in the episodes, just to mix it up a little bit. I used Lightcaster. Haven't used that in quite a while. It was fun using that. I think I managed to hit like a 5k crit with the Lightcaster, which is awesome. I do like using the Lightcaster class a lot. You tried using the Exalted Harbinger, but once again sort of forgot how to do it. But you know, it's all good. It's actually quite strong, this class. I've only used it once again to hit the enemies to get the XP drop. But as you can see, they're hitting a 3.3k hits. I think that's pretty good going. I think I managed to hit about 4,000. But it sort of reminds me of the Dragon Lord class. If you guys have used the Dragon Lord class, you might understand where I'm coming from. But basically, you have some abilities that heal you on the Dragon Lord, like that one I used just a moment ago. You can also deal more damage based on the amount of health you have, and I believe that's the same as the Dragon Lord but with mana. So the lower the mana you have, the bigger the hit. And I don't know, it just felt a little bit like using Dragon Lord class. So yeah, it's actually quite fun to use. I do like how the abilities look as well, like the actual sort of tab where the abilities are on your screen. I think that looks really cool. They've obviously changed it up a little bit. I think they did it for Scarlet Sorceress as well, but I haven't looked at that since. I've actually got it. I don't know why I haven't looked at it yet, but I don't think the class has actually changed. It's just the style of the ability icons. I don't know, but yeah, anyway, it does look cool. Another thing that's cool right now that I've been watching is Dragon Ball Z, and it's quite fun actually. The only reason why I've started watching Dragon Ball Z is because I've noticed that they actually do a trading card game for the Dragon Ball Z Super, and I've never really cared about Dragon Ball until I saw these trading cards. For some reason, I've just got a thing about collecting, and I love collecting trading cards. I'm looking at them now. So I went to the shop today and bought a few packs. Managed to get a couple of super rares. But if I had it my way, if I was earning quite a lot of money, I would definitely start up a sort of a card YouTube channel where I could open up booster packs and booster boxes and stuff like that. I would definitely love to do videos like that, but it's just an expensive hobby to do, especially if you're only doing it to sort of make videos. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've collected loads of cards and I would buy them anyway just to collect them, but I would imagine having to spend like hundreds of pounds or dollars buying like booster boxes just to open up for your channel. I mean, as long as you're making the money back, fair enough, but I'm currently not doing that with my YouTube channel in general. And so yeah, maybe in the future, if my channel ever grows, I would love to be able to have like a card opening channel, just because I love I don't know, like shiny cards. I don't know what it is. Every time I get like a super rare or some sort of shiny card, I just look at it for ages. I love collecting cards and just collecting things in general, really. I've been collecting cards for a very long time, since I was, I don't know, 7, maybe even 6 or 5, you know, very early on. I've just, you know, stuck with it. I don't know what it is. I don't buy them too much anymore, but when I saw these Dragon Ball cards, they actually look really cool. I think it's to do with the art as well, just like the shininess and the art and how they managed to put it onto like a little picture. Just, I think it looks really nice, the artwork on most of the cards, and that's another reason why I buy them. I might not have a clue what I'm buying. Like, I also bought Naruto ones. But yeah, I really like them, and yeah, it's gotten me into Dragon Ball quite a lot actually, so I'm currently watching that and it's pretty good. I've watched the first few episodes of the original one online, and the voices are a bit annoying, like they scream a lot, but I don't know, it doesn't really bother me too much. But anyway, enough of my trading card fetish. Let's go back into the video now. So I'm currently doing this quest where I have to kill some of these weird fish monsters, and they look very similar to the place in Grove. Just the whole place in general looks quite similar. I don't know if they've just sort of copied and pasted it over and just reworked a bit of the monster, you know, changed the colours and changed the background. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they've done it, and I'm not complaining about it. It just when I'm looking back at it now, it just reminds me of the place in Grove. Also met some really cool people whilst being at this camp GonnaGetcha location. Just a few people wishing me luck on my content. I really appreciate people doing that. I just posted a Twitter post about it. Yeah, I really appreciate just anybody who notices me and, you know, congratulates me on making videos or wishes me luck. It's really like a nice motivational boost, and I know like I'm sort of struggling with the upload schedule right now, but you know, when I see things like that, and when I don't have the pressure of making a video and I'm just sort of playing for the sake of it, and you know, somebody comes in and says, you know, oh, you know, I really like your videos, good luck on making the new ones and stuff like that. Yeah, it's really nice to hear it and see it. It helps me sort of motivate myself to carry on making videos for you guys. And just sort of off topic, this well, it's not off topic, it's still about Adventure Quest, but those Black Knight spirits, I think something's weird about them. They look even more cartoony than the whole game itself. Do you know what I mean? They look a little bit more like from a different game or something, but I think they still look quite cool, to be honest. They've got some sort of weird animation on them. Yeah, it looks cool. I do like them. It's different. Maybe if they could try and do some more armors like that. It looks like more sort of, I don't know, bulky and shiny, and I don't know, it just doesn't look like Adventure Quest world art, but that's just my opinion. But yeah, I really do like them. Hopefully they can bring out some more stuff. I like the animation they do as well on the weapon. Almost looks like the animation on the what was it, the Frost Wolf Nolgarth set, you know, that limited set. And if you buy the katanas, it has that wolf that comes out as the animation. But we're coming towards the end of the quest line. All I just need to do is go to the mirror, go through the mirror, and then take out some of the people, save a few people, and then take on Shrade, which is the boss that everybody's talking about in the cutscenes and things like that. And I believe that this event is going to come back next year, or Shrade himself will, because you've seen the end of the cutscene. He says that he's going to be back next summer. Oh no, in the summer. Sorry, not next year. Yeah, I forgot it wasn't the summer yet. Almost the summer, to be fair, but yeah, he said that he's going to be coming back in the summer. And I don't know if there's like a little bug here, because it said that I went through the mirror, but it didn't sort of say that I had actually reached the other side. So I had to cut the video because I had to walk around everywhere and then go back into the room for it to accept. So yeah, it was quite weird, but luckily, I mean, it let me carry on. At least I didn't have to log out, I guess. So yeah, it's good that it sort of let me back in on the quest and I could complete it. Then all I had to do was kill these Shrade cultists, and they look quite cool, to be fair. I do like the sort of armor, and especially the helmet. I like how it's sort of blacked out with the neon red eyes and the teeth. It looks really cool. And I didn't realise you actually had to kill all the cultists first, and then it unlocks the bit where you can rescue the campers. It's quite weird. I've never seen them actually do that before. I know normally that they just sort of do both at the same time. So I'm not sure what made them change their mind doing it that way around, because really it would have saved you time. Oh no, I guess I see where they're coming from. You'd kill the cultists first, and then you release them. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually when you think about it properly. But normally they sort of do the same thing at the same time, where you have to click on an item and also kill the monsters at the same time. So we killed this little mini boss, I guess. She only had 2,000 health, so she wasn't an issue whatsoever. But in just a moment you're going to see Shrade, or what we believe is Shrade at the time being. There he is, and he actually looks pretty cool. When you see him actually killing him, you'll see him just a second. He looks really sort of small, but like bulked out, if you see what I mean. He doesn't look tall, but he's like absolutely huge, and I didn't realize how much health he had, so I had to change out my class. And I thought, oh, you know what, I'm going to try this Legion Harbinger. I had no idea what I was doing, to be fair. I know that 5 gave me a boost, but I didn't know what the other one's done, so I had to turn on my game tool just to see and read the description of the classes, because I really had no idea what I was doing. And it's actually a very nice class once you get the hang of it. I just had to read it a few times to see what happened. The 4th ability, or the 3rd one there, the one with the skulls on it, is actually really helpful, because it gives, is it like 90-second? No, a 90% chance for them to miss for 10 seconds. You know, that's going to save you a lot of time. That's going to be really overpowered in player versus player as well. So yeah, it's actually quite a decent class. Sometimes the heal didn't work for me that well, because I had an unbalanced weapon, and therefore I think it the more you hit, the more you heal. And sometimes I was missing or only hitting 200, so it barely healed me at all. But we managed to finish off the boss, to what you think is a boss anyway. But it turns out when you remove the mask, it's just a couple of the moglins, which were from, I can't remember what it was for. Something grim. It was like a grim blight of destiny, and that skull guy with the hat, he was Swaggy was his name or something like that. He was one of the main moglins there. So it turns out it wasn't even Shrade. So, but you'll see him here in just a second. There he is, there saying that he's going to be back this summer for some reason, and that one dies first. I wonder who he's talking about. Maybe me, who knows. But that is going to be it for me, guys. After this, I'm just going to show you the merge shop quickly, and then the special limited time shop, which is available for a few weeks, I believe. It's the items that Rare created for this event, and they actually look really nice. I know that a lot of people like them. You can see I've got the daggers on at the moment there, and that person there, Jurav was his name, but here it is anyway, just showing you the items. I don't think I'm going to get all of them, even though they are really nice. I do like the majority of the items. It's just not really my style, but I bought the scythe and those daggers. That is quite cool as well. They're the daggers I got, and the hands are also really cool. But that's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, leave a like, and comment down below any suggestions you may have for the Fresh Start series, and I'll see you next time.